questions about women's studies, and so shouldn't the first answer you should be able to provide is what exactly is a woman?
Well, for me, it's actually a really simple answer, and that's a person who identifies as a woman.
But what are they identifying as?
As a woman.
But what is that?
As a woman.
Do you know what a circular definition is?
I do.
It's sort of like what you're doing right now, where a woman is a woman.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you're seeking what we would call in my field of work an essentialist definition of gender. I think it sounds like you would like me to give you a set of biological or cultural characteristics that are associated with one gender or the other.
I'm not seeking any type of definition. I'm just seeking a definition.
Yeah, and I gave you one.
Well, now I can say I've been to college. Glad I didn't pay for it.
So I watched this clip online. I found it really funny. I think it's from the new movie, What is a Woman? I haven't seen that movie yet myself, although it's been recommended to me by several people. But what I wanted to do was highlight something that's evident from this particular clip, and that is the postmodern predicament. Postmodernists have this notion that, there is no truth. There is no essential truth. There are no essential meanings behind language, behind words. Truth is whatever you want to make it, however you want to define it. Now, these claims themselves are truth claims, right? And that is one of the most fundamental issues with postmodernists, is that you are making truth claims which deny the reality of truth. That in itself is going to land you in a lot of issues, as we see in the clip, where the professor is asked to define or give a definition for what a woman is, and he says a woman is a woman. And he's essentially highlighting the problem, which is if you reject all fundamental essential truths, then you are going to land yourself in a very sticky position, whereby you can't really define anything, you can't really say anything, you can't really stand for anything. The wokeism, this sort of new phenomenon, a type of religion, if you like, which finds fertile ground in this postmodern era, they have the same issue. They want to stand for everything, they want to claim everything, yet at the same time, they can't really stand for anything, because there is no fundamental grounding for morals, moral truths, and truths in general. It's crazy. It's very hard to explain, because where do you go from here, right? And the reason I'm mentioning all of this is because there's many Muslims out there that are being lured in by these new ways of life, these new ideologies and philosophies. And we need to realize, subhanAllah, they have nothing to stand on. It's a mess. It's an age of pick and mix. It's an absolute mess. Why are you falling for this as Muslims? We should be grateful, if anything. Looking at the situation of the world and the ideologies that are out there, we should be grateful that we have Islam. Because Islam gives us clarity, gives us grounding. It gives us truth. And it doesn't come from another human being. It comes from the creator of everything and everyone. And having been given a worldview which is grounded in the creator of the heavens and the earth, comes from him, that gives you a solid starting point. And you can not only make the most of life, but you can get through life in the most productive way possible. Yet, as Muslims, we're willing to let all of this go and throw it out the window for all of these ideas and philosophies that are out there, which are empty. They're literally empty. They're leading to confusion. They're leading to depression, anxiety, and it's a mess. Like I said, it's a mess, and there's no other way I can put this. This is an age, brothers and sisters, where we have to really, if anything, we should really appreciate and be grateful to Allah for what He has given us as far as a tradition which is grounded in truth and gives us a clear way through life and tells us what's coming after life. Don't lose yourself. Don't confuse yourself. If anything, find yourself through Islam and then help others do the same. Till next time, take care. Assalamu alaikum. Just before you go, if you haven't already, definitely check out the Quranly app. It's a phenomenal app that's designed specifically to help you develop a regular and consistent relationship with the Quran. Link is in the description box below. Assalamu alaikum.